Minecraft recently added the nautilus to the game, a brand new mob that allows you to breathe underwater, so I figured why not spend the next 100 days building the ultimate underwater base in hardcore Minecraft. Looks like we got a pretty decent spawn. There's some horses, there is some water, but I don't think that's a big enough ocean for our base. Looks like we got some pumpkins here, might as well grab a couple. Or you know what, maybe I'll grab them all. And sweet, we got ourselves an oak tree here, let's punch this thing. Boom, first oak log, let's go. A second one, not too bad. There we go, tree has been punched. And you know the drill, gonna turn these logs into planks, make ourselves a crafting table and some sticks. And I know what you're thinking, I'm just gonna make a wooden pickaxe, right? But that's where you'd be wrong, because I wanna try making my very first spear. Holy, this thing looks crazy. Wait, whoa. Okay, wait, pause everything. Did I just spot a pink sheep? No way. In all my time of playing Minecraft, I have never found one of these guys naturally. I think it's only right that we use our spear for the very first time on this guy. I'm sorry, sheep, but oh, okay, I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, sheep. Goodbye. Wow, what a way to start a world. Goodbye to you too, chicken. Should probably also unalive some of these white sheep right here too, so we can get more food and also get enough wool for a bed. Let's try a charge attack. Got him. We just need one more wool for a bed, and there we go. I think that's enough messing around though. Let's finally get ourselves a wooden pickaxe. And then let's break Minecraft's #1 rule and dig straight down. And that's of course so we can get some cobblestone. Now that we have a bit of cobble though, let's make more sticks and then get ourselves a cobblestone pickaxe. While we're at it, I'll also make a sword, a furnace, as well as a bed using the wool that we got. And I spent way too long messing around with the spear and that pink sheep, so it's already dark out, so let's go to sleep, and with that we've survived our first night. That was a pretty eventful first day, but let's gather up our belongings here and then continue our adventure. There were still quite a few animals around, so I took the opportunity to get all the food that I could. We needed some fuel to cook up all of our meat, so I found a nearby cave which luckily had a decent amount of coal. That wasn't all, as I also found some copper and a little bit of iron. The cave did go deeper, but I was getting pretty hungry, so I decided to hold off for the time being. Anyway, I made a couple more furnaces and then used our newly obtained coal to start cooking up all of our food as well as the ores we just got. While waiting, I gathered up a bit more wood since I was pretty much completely out. And I was nearly starving at this point, so I gobbled down some cooked chicken. Everything was done smelting at the start of day 3, so I used our copper to make a full set of armor and tools, and with our limited iron, I made a shield. Now that we were more geared up, I was eager to look around for anything else cool. I spotted a savanna nearby, so I ran over to it to pick up a few saplings, stopping along the way to grab some sugarcane. I swear though, I'm such a little goblin when it comes to collecting different wood types. So much so that when I saw a jungle biome off in the distance, I immediately started making my way over to it. Once I got there, I picked up some bamboo and of course, our beloved jungle saplings. There was a cold ocean right beside the jungle, but I think I'd rather build our base in a warm ocean so that we can have all the beautiful colors that you get from coral. With that in mind, I followed the coastline and eventually I did find an area with coral, but it was way too small, so I continued searching. I made my way through a desert next, picking up some cacti while I was at it, and eventually I ended up in a mesa biome. In the mesa, I found a small abandoned mineshaft that had some cobwebs, so I broke one to get some string. And with that, I was able to make a bundle and clean up my inventory a little bit. With more space for resources now, I continued looking around and eventually found a minecart chest. I got excited when I saw it had an enchanted book, but of course it was Curse of Binding. At least it had some iron, gold, and lapis, so it still was a pretty good find. Speaking of finding stuff, I found a ruined nether portal that had a golden apple, which is super useful in hardcore. The portal also had a couple of gold blocks, but like a noob, I tried mining one with my copper pick, which just made the gold disappear. On the bright side, we got more iron earlier, so I made a new pick using that and then mined up the second gold block. I was in full on looting mode at this point, so despite my better judgment, I decided to check out a pillager outpost that I spotted. Good thing for me, I'm a pro gamer, so I cleared a path to get inside, and once I boxed myself into the structure to make myself a bit safer. After dealing with the pillagers inside of the building, I made my way to the top of the outpost and looted the chest where I found our first carrots, a goat horn, and a few other items. We also had a great vantage point from up here, so I looked around and noticed both a pyramid and a village 100 or so blocks away. When I left the outpost to make my way over to it though, I saw one of the most cursed things of all time. I have never seen so many pillagers perfectly in sync like this, it's kind of uncanny. Anyway, I got out of there safely and went over to the village. And I gotta say, this is some pretty awesome generation as the pyramid is like smack dab in the middle of the village. I made my way down to the bottom of the pyramid first, taking out all of the TNT as soon as possible to avoid any unfortunate accidents. And the loot chests down here were absolutely stacked. I'm talking emeralds, several enchanted books, and a couple of dune armor trims. It was on to searching the village next, and I found a sweet looking lime bed, so I figured why not swap out our boring white bed for it. And the sun just set at this point, so I got to try it out right away, and I think I'd rate it a solid like 8 out of 10. I don't know, pretty comfy. I searched the rest of the houses on day 6, but I didn't find anything too crazy exciting. However, I did notice there were a ton of hay bales, so it took a second to craft a hoe. And when I say there were a ton of hay bales, I really do mean a ton of hay bales. Like, I have never in my life seen so many in just one village. And somehow the stars aligned and my hoe broke as I picked up the last one, so if you've ever wondered how many hay bales you can mine with a stone hoe, the answer is 2 stacks plus 3. I was nearly ready to leave the village, but before doing so, I grabbed their bell, and I also pulled a pro gamer move and killed the golem for a bit more iron. But with the village completely looted, I continued searching for a suitable base location. Okay, so I'm not entirely sure yet, but I might have found a promising ocean for our base. I think it's about time that we head onto the water itself, so let's make ourselves a boat. And just in case we need to breathe under the water, let's also make some doors. Now that we have that though, let's break our crafting table, hop into our boat, and go for a ride. And as I mentioned earlier, I do want to try making our base in a— oh, the nautilus, the nautilus! No way, look at this! I just spotted our first nautilus, let's go. Ah, dude, these look so cool. Wait, I'm drowning. I'm drowning, that's not cool. I really want to tame one of those guys, but I think we'll have to wait for now. As I was mentioning earlier though, I want to try finding an area with a bunch of coral, so we got to explore this ocean and try to find an area like that. Speaking of exploring this ocean though, I see one shipwreck over there, I think there's another one, yeah, over here, and there's also like 2 ruined nether portals. I guess let's check out this thing right here first. Couple more gold blocks, and this time I can actually get them because we have an iron pickaxe. And let's see, is there a chest at the bottom of this thing? I thought there would be. Alright, maybe there's no chest, that's alright. Let's check out this shipwreck next. Looks to be pretty intact, so hopefully it'll have some good stuff. Come on, chest, just have like a stack of diamonds and, ooh, a buried treasure map, as well as a couple books, some paper, and a compass. Alright, this thing should have 2 more chests though. Let's see what's in this one. Oh my goodness, a bunch of stuff. Oh no way, our first nautilus armor too. Some copper nautilus armor, that's so cool. Can I put this thing in a bundle? Oh, I'm drowning. This is not good. Oh man, I'm just trying to figure out my inventory really quick though. This thing is so just full of stuff. These bundles are coming in absolutely clutch right now. Alright, let me be smart this time and place down one of the doors that we made. Now we should be able to safely loot this thing without drowning. Copper nautilus armor though, so cool, and we also got a couple of these coast armor trims. As for the rest of this stuff, I think we can just leave it. I think there should be one more chest in this thing though, right? Maybe over here? Yeah, here we go. And I'll be smart once again, place down a door, and then come on, have something cool. Okay, a bunch of iron, a bunch of lapis, and more trims. This was an awesome shipwreck, I'm really happy with this. Before I completely forget, let's see how close this buried treasure is. Okay, not too far, I don't think. Yes sir, we're getting closer. Should be somewhere up in the sand, I think. Quick little F3 jump scare so that we can find chunk 99. And then if I'm the pro gamer that I think I am, it should be right down here, and yes it is. Yeah, I know, I'm kind of smart like that, and oh my goodness, a bunch of cool stuff. Let's start by swapping out our wooden spear for this iron one. Speaking of iron, we got a bunch of that, plus a bunch of emeralds, a bunch of cooked up fish, and some TNT. And last but not least, a heart of the sea. And I think we should break this chest, just in case we find another buried treasure, it won't lead us back to this one. That was such an awesome find, it's only day 8 and we already have so much useful stuff. Oh no way, I think I completely passed this before, there's like some ancient ruins down here. Let's go check it out. Using some magma to breathe under the water real quick, but look at this, there's some sus sand. Sussy sand. The question is, do I have the materials to make a brush? I think we just need some copper, a feather, and a stick, right? Yeah, I have some sticks in here, let's grab those. And I've got some copper in this bundle, so let's grab that. And then do I have a feather? I do. Yes, let's go, we got ourselves a feather. Let's plop down our crafting table, and then how do we do this? It's like a stick, a copper thing like that, and a feather? No, like this? Yes, okay, got ourselves a brush. Now that we have this thing, we can brush the sus sand and get some cool loot. And look at that, what did we get? A pottery sherd? Very cool. I mean, hopefully there's more than just one of these sus sand though. Let's take a look around. Found at least 3 more sus sand. Let's place down our door again and get right to brushing. Okay, a wooden hoe, that is complete garbage. Hopefully we'll get something better from one of these two. What is that? Another wooden hoe? Okay, you're trolling me, game. Yeah, float away, get out of here. Come on, give me something good this time. What is that? Is that something iron? Okay, an iron axe, let's go. This one, I do not want to float away, give me that. Goodbye, copper axe, you are getting replaced with this iron one. Also, goodbye, drown, I do not like you. Ah, I wasn't paying attention. Where's my door? Ah, whew, okay, I gotta lock in. Oh, dude, what just hit me? That's a trident guy. No. Where's my shield? There we go. Dude, tridents are so deadly early game, it's kind of nuts.
Trident guy, leave me alone. Oh, dude, chill. Oh, I'm just gonna eat my golden apple. That is so scary. Yeah, I'm not scared. Can this guy just die already, please? Oh, okay, we're good. Not good. Drowning. Okay, we're, okay, we're good. Dude, why am I trolling? Just like lock in, it's not that hard. There was this chest right here though. Let's see what's inside. Okay, a fishing rod with, lure 3. Honestly, I'll take that. I do want to try finding more of the sus sand though. Any over here? Yes, there is. What is that, an emerald? Yeah, an emerald, nice. I think there's some sus sand under the seagrass too. Let's see what's in this one. What on earth is that? Oh, golden nugget. All right. Ah, let me go, Magma, please. Oh, what is that? Is that a sniffer egg? No way, let's go. Day 9 and we have a sniffer egg. That is so sick. Oh, I'm so hyped about that. Our underwater base is definitely gonna have a sniffer enclosure. Getting a couple more pottery shards here, not too bad. Just spotted another chest. Let's see what's inside. Oh, another fishing rod with lure 3 again. Okay, I don't really need 2 lure 3 fishing rods. I think I'll just leave that one, but I will take all this coal and the wheat. I carried on and brushed the rest of the sand, getting 2 more sniffer eggs in the process, which is great. Afterwards, I finally made my way over to the second shipwreck that we spotted before. This one also had a buried treasure map, but sadly it was for the same one that we dug up earlier even though we broke the chest. At least to make up for it, I found a few moss blocks as well as a bunch more iron and emeralds. Moving right along, I checked out yet another ruined nether portal. The loot was kinda lame, but another gold block is always nice. I came across yet another village, but the only valuable stuff it really had was more hay bales, as well as some books that I got from breaking bookshelves. Also, remember that ocean that I said looked promising before? Yeah, well, it didn't have any corals, so the search continues. I probably should have just picked a seed that had a guaranteed warm ocean nearby, but for some reason, I really enjoy playing on random seeds. Anyway, as I continued searching, I found a dark oak forest, so I took a pit stop to grab some saplings. After that, I found something quite rare, an abandoned village. Despite its empty appearance, it had some brewing stands, a zombie villager, and even more hay bales. And right on the shore of the village was yet another shipwreck where I found more armor trims, our very first iron nautilus armor, and another treasure map. And after looting the rest of the ship, I followed the map and located the buried treasure. This one had so much good stuff. Best of all though, we got a water breathing potion as well as our very first shiny blue diamonds. Our good luck didn't stop there as I stumbled upon a teeny tiny cherry blossom biome. It only had 2 trees, but that was more than enough for us to get some saplings and unlock yet another wood type. Just past the cherry trees was yet another plains village, however the only thing that I picked up was a stonecutter. After passing through the village, I came across a gigantic snowy taiga biome where I was able to pick up some spruce saplings. I swear we're really out here collecting wood types like infinity stones. At this point, I seriously did not have any more space to keep collecting items, so I fully locked in on finding a warm ocean. I trudged through some powdered snow, went full on Mario Kart on some ice, and then maybe got slightly distracted when I found another shipwreck and treasure map. I located the buried treasure, but because my inventory was so full, I had to spend like half the day rearranging all of my items to get everything to fit. After getting that sorted, I continued looking around, but I nearly had a heart attack on day 17 when a trident wielding drowned got me down to just 3 hearts. Luckily, I managed to get away before losing the world. Speaking of losing things, I was quickly losing my mind because I still could not find a warm ocean with coral in it despite being over 8,000 blocks away from spawn. Like, there's no way I found a second abandoned village before finding a common ocean biome. It is kind of insane. The temptation to pull up a biome locator website was real at this point, but I didn't want to lose the satisfaction of finding it on my own, so I kept searching. And of course, Mother Nature had to rub it in my face as it started pouring rain, but I didn't let that get me down. At least I felt like I was on the right track since I was in the biggest ocean we found so far, plus there were some shipwrecks and buried treasure chests along the way with more useful resources in them. I know I said I didn't have any space for more loot, but I couldn't help myself. I even found a really neat looking shipwreck up in some ice spikes, so I went to investigate. I had to excavate the ice, but once I finally reached the chest and opened it, I found something absolutely legendary: diamond nautilus armor. There's only a 1.1% chance of finding one of these in a shipwreck chest. I want to try getting netherite nautilus armor, and this is the first step in obtaining some. We still need to get an upgrade template and a netherite ingot, but this is such a great item to cross off our to-get list. So thank you, Mr. Shipwreck, shout out to you. And that was just the burst of motivation that I needed to keep looking for an ocean with coral in it. But sadly, after several days of boating around, I still didn't have any luck finding one. I'd easily traveled over 40,000 blocks at this point, and this journey was taking me far longer than I ever could have imagined. I was finding weird generation, more rare biomes like a pale garden and mushroom island, but still no coral. I know I said I wanted to find it on my own, but it had been hours at this point, so I finally caved in and used a biome locator to find a large warm ocean. And it's a really good thing that I looked because the closest one was 10,000 blocks away and I was going in the complete opposite direction before. Oh well, we knew where we were going at this point, so I trekked along. But after another couple days of traveling, I finally found the warm ocean, and to my delight, it had tons of coral, plus the ocean itself is quite deep, so I think this is going to be the perfect spot for our underwater base. I want to be decently far into the ocean, but still kind of close to the mainland just in case you need anything, so I think just somewhere over in here is going to work great. Speaking of the mainland, let's head over here so we can kind of unload our inventory and see exactly what we have to work with. I have been an absolute looting goblin in this world. Like, look at this, I have 9 bundles just full of stuff. All this stuff in my inventory, and I don't even have a crafting table, so let's just get ourselves some planks and make one. Can then place that down maybe just right here, and then let's get ourselves a bunch more planks. And then with these, let's make a bunch of chests. Let's go ahead and place these down, and then we can sort through all of our items and see exactly what we have. I was really not expecting that to take me 2 days, but I got everything organized now. So in this chest here, we have all of our ores, which is quite a lot actually for not really doing like any proper mining yet. But anyways, in this next chest, we have all of our mob drops. In this third chest right here, we have all of our different loot, so you know, all of our different nautilus armor, some of our armor trims, pottery sherds, all that type of stuff. Then in this double chest right here, we have all of our different kind of like vegetation, so all of our different crops and all of the different saplings that we collected. And then this final single chest just has a bunch of random stuff where I didn't know where to put. Now that we're a bit more set up, I really want to try taming a nautilus. We are going to need a saddle, but the good thing is you can craft those now, which I don't know if I've ever done, but I think we just need some leather and a little bit of iron. And while we're in this chest, I'll also grab some materials to make a fence. And then I also want to make a lead, so let's grab some of this string. Alrighty, so let's first craft ourselves a saddle. And then how do you do the lead? It's like something weird like that, right? Yes, it is. Okay, wait, I actually knew that off the top of my head. Okay, I'm kind of cracked at this game. Alright, but last but not least, let's craft ourselves a fence. Oh yeah, and we should grab ourselves some nautilus armor, maybe just some iron stuff for now. That should be everything that we need, so let's hop into our boat and find a nautilus. And I guess we also need to find some pufferfish so that we can tame the nautilus, so I'll keep an eye out for that too. It's a little bit hard to see, but I think I see some pufferfish. Let's take a look. Yes, I do. Oh my gosh, the little pufferfish is so small. Can I get you? Ow! Ow! Okay, maybe this pufferfish isn't that cute. Get out of here. I have no idea how many pufferfish we need, but maybe 2 is enough, so let's find a nautilus. Oh, and I think I spotted one right below me. Let's hop in here. Where's that guy? Oh yes, here he is. Can we tame this guy with just 1 pufferfish? We can. Let's go. Okay, now we can. Can we get on this guy? We can. And let's put a saddle on this guy and our armor. Oh, no way. This is so cool. Our bubbles aren't going down, so we can stay under the water as long as we want to. Let's try out the nautilus plus spear on this guy. Oh, it actually works. The nautilus also has this like lunge attack, so if I hold space and then go like that, oh my goodness, wait, that's broken. I don't know if broken is the right word, but it's just so cool. Oh, look at that. Ow, ow, ow. No. Look at us on our nautilus. We are straight vibing right now. This nautilus is seriously going to be such a game changer for building our base. This is going to be awesome. We can also use this guy right now to explore this buried treasure. Might be a little bit tricky. Can you fit through here? Maybe not. Alright, stay here, Nautilus. I want to check this out. Don't go too far. Got ourselves a chest right here with more armor trims, more feathers, some paper, and another buried treasure map. Let's see. How far is this buried treasure? Oh, it's one of those fake maps. You're kidding. Okay, you know what? Just go back in this chest. I don't want you. And there's one more chest over here with some emeralds and some iron. Oh, I'm drowning. I'm drowning. Dude, where's my Nautilus? Where's my Nautilus? Get me back to the surface. Ah, dude, what am I doing? Why am I trolling? Oh. Here's our Nautilus. Let's get back on this guy so that we can breathe under here for as long as we want to. Oh, I'm in the boat. I'm in the boat. Okay, we're good. Ah, I gotta say, this guy's surprisingly fast. Let's bring him back to our temporary little base. Yeah, I don't want this guy to go too far, so let's use our fence and our lead. Can you come over here, guy? Just stay over here, alright, buddy? Looks like this guy's safe now. He's not gonna get lost. This is super awesome. We just got ourselves our first Nautilus. I want to get started on building our underwater base, but of course to do that, we're going to need some materials. And a lot of the blocks that I want to use are going to come from underground, so let's gear up a little bit so we can take on our first proper cave. We are playing in hardcore, so I think to make ourselves a little bit safer, let's make ourselves a diamond chestplate. And then to speed up the mining process, let's make ourselves a diamond pickaxe. And currently the rest of our armor is just copper, so to make ourselves slightly safer, let's make an iron helmet, leggings, and boots. And even though this isn't going to be our final armor, we have so many of these coast trims that I want to add it to this armor too. Just need ourselves a smithing table, can then plop this down maybe just right here, and then we can of course throw our armor in here, and I think for all of these I'll use lapis for a really nice blue highlight. Looking kinda drippy low-key. What do you think, Nautilus? Do you like it? Tell me that you like it. I'm just trying to think if there's any other gear that we need before going caving. Maybe just like a bucket. That's always useful. And a bucket with water for that matter, so I can do some crazy water bucket clutches if I need to. Yeah, I think we're pretty much ready to go though. I'd say the only thing that we maybe need is just a bit more food. I do have a tiny bit more here that we can cook up, so let's just throw this into our furnaces. Oh, that's already cooked. Oh, wait a minute, I just remembered, we have like 3 stacks of hay bales. Let's just grab one of these, and then we can make a bunch of bread as needed. The last thing I'm gonna do is just make some torches, but with that, let's hop into our boat, head over to this like main island over here, and locate a cave. I might have found something promising, let's go check this out. This is a little bit scary, but this does look like a pretty good cave. It goes down pretty far. I really shouldn't do this, but I see water down there. I'm jumping in, let's go. Oh, there's a skeleton. Oh, dude, there's a bunch of mobs. Okay, I'm just gonna spam torches, try to light this place up. Please go away, creeper, thank you. What is this spider's issue? Why does he have like these purple particles? Bah. So many creepers down here. I think I got this section of the cave decently lit up and took out most of the mobs, so let's start gathering up all of the ores. There's a ton of copper down here. I don't know how much I plan on using it, but I will grab a little bit just to be safe. There's also a bunch of iron though. This stuff is always useful. And I'm definitely gonna grab all the coal that I see. I plan on using quite a bit of glass for our base, so having as much fuel as possible is gonna be super helpful. And I guess we'll have to use it for torches too, since I'm already completely out. And it does look like the cave goes deeper, so I will check this out. We're officially down into deep slate levels. I'm a little bit scared. Oh geez, how many zombies? This is so many zombies. Leave me alone. Please get out of here, zombies. Okay, we're good. There's some gold up here. I will definitely take all this. We're down in deep slate levels, but still no diamonds. Hopefully we can find some soon. Maybe down here, this looks kind of promising. Can I water bucket clutch this? I can, I'm goated. Oh no way, there's diamonds down here too. Let's go. Looks like it was only one, which kind of sucks, but you know what? I'll take it. Let's keep looking around though. This is a pretty big cave. I'm sure we can find more. It ain't diamonds, but there's more gold over here, so I'll pick it up. Ooh, and there's some iron hiding back here too. Oh, and a whole nother part of the cave. What is going on? Come on, diamonds. Yes, there's diamonds. Okay, this one's at least 2. Can we get any extras? Come on. Okay, it ain't looking good, but you know what? 2 more diamonds, not too bad. I mean, I'll also take more iron if it's right here in my face, you know? Why not? Oh, why did that creeper scare me so bad? I gotta be honest, I'm already completely lost, but that's fine, let's just keep mining. Oh no way, look what I just found, some deep slate coal. Let's rage bait the audience by breaking it. Too good. I just found a new section of the cave. This looks super promising for diamonds. I'm tempted to water bucket clutch this, but let's just do the safe method of doing some water like this. Then we can just hop in, grab our water back, and float safely down. Just made it to the bottom, get out of here, zombie. Really though, no diamonds down here, come on. And we should probably turn back because this is a little bit scary. Oh, you know what? It looks like it's a dead end anyways. Let's get out of here. Want to see something satisfying? Watch this. Okay, that wasn't actually... Okay, that actually wasn't as satisfying as I thought it was going to be. Don't think I've been down this way yet. Wait a minute, is that a trawl chamber? Oh, it totally is. Look, there's copper here too. I usually like to be a little bit more geared up before taking these things on, but maybe it's worth it if we can find more diamonds. Ah, no, it's baby zombies. Baby zombies. Haha. I'm scared, but I'm going to break that block, place down some water here. Hopefully that'll push him back. Can't touch me. Okay, maybe you can. Boop, goodbye. Okay, let's be smart here and gear up a little bit more before fully committing and going in there. We did get 3 more diamonds, so let's use 2 of those to make a better sword. My axe is also about to break, not entirely sure if we're really even going to need one in there, but just to be safe, I'll make a new one. I think my shield is also low, so just to be safe, let's make a second one. And I'm nearly out of food, so let's use our hay bales to get some wheat, and then we can make ourselves a stack of bread. I think that's about as geared up as we can be, so let's head inside. Looks like we already got a little bit of loot from this spawner, some cooked chicken, I'll take it. Ah, more baby zombies, more baby zombies. Get out of here, please. Oh! No! Oh, okay, we're good. Oh man, why am I so bad at this game? I had to run so far away, I don't even know where the trial chamber is anymore. Okay, it's over here. I totally forgot about the pillaring up strat. This is way better. No way, we just got our first key. Let's go. And to avoid any more of these mobs spawning, let's just cover up these spawners. Just so that when we're leaving, all the mobs don't spawn again. Okay, looks like there's a vault over here though, so let's use the key that we just got to open this thing. And awesome, an armor trim, an axe, and an iron ingot. What's on this axe though? Efficiency 1, okay. I mean, to be fair, that's better than what I have right now. Okay, there's one of these massive rooms over here. This should have a bunch of good stuff. Why is it more baby zombies though? Like how many baby zombies? Come on. Too bad for you, I'm using my brain. You can't touch me up here. Goodbye. Keep trying, little buddy. It's not gonna work. I think I got them all, and yes, got ourselves another key. What is this one? Ah, baby zombie! No, get back to my pillar, back to my pillar. Okay, we're good. Boop, boop again, boop a third time. Second wave of baby zombies has been taken care of, and we got ourselves a second key. Okay, different mob this time, some skeletons. Okay, these are scary. These guys we cannot pillar away from, we gotta take them out. Oh, dude! Oh. No. Oh, that was a little bit too close for comfort. I mean, hey, there's a chest over here though with Some of the worst loot I've ever seen. Okay, let's fully heal back up though, and then try to take out the rest of those skeletons. This was the scary guy right here. He has an enchanted bow. I do not like this guy. Got him. Couple more guys up here. Oh, 3 more guys. Okay, this is a little scary. Got him. The spawner didn't give us any loot. There must be more skeletons somewhere. Okay, here we go. I think I found the last skeleton. Get out of here. Now that spawner should hopefully give us some loot. Oh, that was kind of cool. No way you just made me fight all those skeletons for like 2 pieces of bread. You gotta be kidding. You can at least make up for it with like 5 diamond blocks in this barrel and a stone axe. I think we took care of all of the mobs in this area though, so let's keep looting. Ooh, music disc. What music disc is this? This is the creator music disc. Okay. I actually like that one. We'll have to listen to that later. I'm really looking for more diamonds though. Can one of these please have some diamonds? Nope. Diamonds. Diamonds. Well, no diamond luck so far, but there is a vault right here, so let's open this thing up. Maybe we can get some here. Looks like we got an enchanted book. Let's see what it is. Impaling 1, that's kind of booty cheeks. We do have a second key though, and there's another vault right here. Maybe we can have some better luck. No way, is that an enchanted diamond chestplate? That is sick. It only has fire protection 1 and unbreaking 1, but I guess it's a bit of an upgrade. We also did get a golden apple. This thing might come in clutch. Let's keep looking around as there's a bunch of areas we still haven't checked out. And what's this area? It has like a bunch of beds and a barrel with some bamboo. I think we can just leave all this stuff though, as we did get bamboo in the jungle. This area over here is kind of cozy with all these different beds. If you had like friends to play with, you know, you could set your spawn here, but I don't have any friends, so let's just move on. Okay, another spawner. What is that? More baby zombies? How many baby zombies does this thing have? Okay, let's just pull her up again. Oh, that didn't work. Let's try again. Okay, we're good. I could beat you guys with my eyes closed at this point. Come on, keep it coming. I know there's more of you guys. Ow, how is this guy hitting me? What? This guy should be playing with the NBA with those hops. What the heck? Yeah, like these guys right here can't hit me. What was up with that last guy? I'm not sure why this thing isn't giving me any loot. There must be more baby zombies around. Oh, it's right here. He's right here. Get out of here. What is this trial chamber? It just made me fight like 10 baby zombies for 1 piece of cooked chicken. That is such a scam. The least you can do is give me more diamonds, please. Wait a minute, a sharpness 4 axe? That is probably better than my sword, right? Yeah, this thing has 9 attack damage and this only has 7. I guess I'll take it then, why not? More decorated pots, but no diamonds. Got another barrel over here with some ender eyes in it. That's pretty nice, I'll definitely take those. I'm really hoping we can get some diamonds. That's kind of the whole reason that I came in here in the first place. That right there is a baby zombie, not a diamond. Dude, actually chill. Chill. I guess we can try out our new axe at least. Oh, goodbye. You guys can't touch me if I'm on the ladder now, can you? Here we go though, finally another key. There's so many decorated pots up here. I swear if none of these have diamonds, I'm actually... Oh, diamonds! Let's go, finally my complaining paid off. 9 more diamonds, that is awesome. Keep them coming, game, please. That is exactly what I want. Oh, I almost missed this door, and there's a chest with another diamond. Let's go. Looks like there's a vault over here that we can use our key on. Let's make our way over to it. I also don't know how I never realized this. There's like a little bit of a preview of what you can get inside of the spawner. That's kind of neat. And I'm kind of curious, if I time it right, is it going to give me what I see? I guess there's only one way to find out. I'm just going to wait until I see something cool and then right click. Diamonds! No! Okay, it's like a little bit delayed, I see. I thought I was 2000 IQ, but maybe not. We did get another golden apple though, so that's always nice. Okay, I don't think we've been down here yet, and oh, this is like one of those crazy rooms. Yeah, let's check this thing out. It has, oh my goodness, wait, it has like 2 spawners. Okay, lock in. Skeletons this time. I hate these guys. Hey, how'd you follow me over here? I was hiding. I just came over here to heal, and there was a chest that I missed before. What's in this thing? Oh, no way, another diamond and an axe. I mean, this one's almost broken, but I'll take it. Back to taking out these skeletons though. Goodbye, Skelly. You as well? Okay, was that all the skeletons? It was, and another key, very nice. My inventory is completely full, not as nice. Okay, let's cover up this spawner right here, and then we gotta take out the rest of the mobs like this breeze. Get out of here. Ow, that hurts. Come on, leave me alone. I thought I saw a breeze over here. Yeah, get out of here, dude. A bunch of zombies too, or are these like husks or something? What are these guys? I don't even know, but let's kill them all. What is with all this chicken? Please just give me like some proper loot. I think we've taken care of all of the mobs in this area, so let's use our key on this vault. Okay, nothing too crazy. We did get an ominous bottle though, so if we drink this thing, we can make this trial chamber way harder. If we do that though, I think I'll wait until we have some better armor. I think I've more or less explored this entire structure, so let's get out of here. I thought I maybe found a new area, but look at this. There's this spiral staircase. I was like, oh, what is this gonna lead to? And then it just drops right back down to the bottom. Like, that is rage bait. I just found where we entered the trial chambers. Let's go back to the caves. I'm glad we checked that place out as we got a bunch of good stuff, but I would like to find a little bit more diamonds, so let's keep looking around. I still don't think we're like too crazy far underground though, so I'm just trying to find some places that go deeper. Like right here, for example, this looks pretty promising. Yes, here we go, more diamonds. More scary stuff too though, let's not go this way. Oh my goodness, what is that? Oh! What did I do? I didn't do anything. Bro, I'm grabbing the diamonds and dipping. I'm scared. Just got 5 more diamonds, but this place is giving me the absolute creeps, so let's get out of here. Go away, please, zombie. Same goes to you. I don't think we've been to this part of the cave yet. I'm gonna see if there's more diamonds. This looks so promising. Like, come on, there's gotta be diamonds here. Enough stalling, let's head down. And right off the bat, there's some diamonds and a spawner room. Are you serious? Just put some torches. Am I tripping, or do these chests look so cursed for some reason? Well, let's just ignore that and see what's inside. Very nice, another music disc, and our very first name tag. I'm definitely gonna use this thing to name our nautilus. Anyway, let's see what's in the second chest. And sweet, another name tag, as well as an enchanted book with aqua affinity. Okay, wait, that is gonna be super nice for building our underwater base. Yeah, wait, what? What a clutch find. That is sweet. Got some pretty good loot from that spawner, and let's get those diamonds that I saw earlier. Or maybe it's just 1 diamond? Can it be more than 1, please? Really, just 1 diamond? I see how it is. I want to keep searching for more diamonds, but there's a bunch of mobs down here. We're a pro gamer though, so let's lock in and take these guys out. Whoa. What did I just do? I always forget about this one. Kill a mob near a skulk catalyst. Oh, maybe I should focus less on reading and more on killing these mobs. Oh yes, I just found the diamond mother lode. There's some diamonds up here. There's some right there, and then I swear there's more over here too. Oh yeah, there they are, right here. I'm trying to get these diamonds, but there's just so many mobs. Okay, I think the coast is clear. Let's mine these diamonds. Got 2 more right there. At least 1 more right here. And there's also these ones right here, so let's grab them. We already have 24 diamonds, and there's even more. We're finally having some luck. And this cave still goes on for way longer. I'm sure we can find even more. There are a lot of mobs down here though, so let's make sure we don't die. Here we go. There's a bit more diamonds in the ceiling. Or maybe it's just 1 diamond, we'll see. No, it's 2. Yeah, 2 more diamonds, very nice. Let's carry on, and I just spotted more. There's some right there and some over here. But of course, we got a clear path for ourselves. Should be safe, so let's mine these up. We're almost at half a stack of diamonds already. This is sweet. That should be more than enough for the time being, but while we're down here, I do want to try getting some obsidian. So let's try to find ourselves a lava pool, and if I see any diamonds along the way, I will definitely pick them up. Oh, like right here. Oh, there's a skeleton though. Get out of here. Well, that was easy. There's more diamonds right here, and a giant pool of lava just down there. And this is quite a few diamonds too, at least 5. Whoa, wait. How big is this thing? Dude, it just keeps going. How many diamonds? I'm pretty sure that was 8 diamonds from just 1 vein. That is sweet. And I just spotted more diamonds over here. I just came to walk over to those ones, and I spotted even more diamonds right here. Our luck is... and there's more diamonds here. No. Oh man, my brain is getting overstimulated from all of the blue stuff. I can't even talk anymore. These are the last diamonds right here. Let's just mine these up and see how many that we got. Just like that, we have 49 diamonds, which is kind of hard to believe, but anyways, let's get to mining some obsidian. It's been like 10 years, but I'm grabbing a bunch just so that we can make like an enchant. Oh, no. You know what, 30 is more than enough. Let's get out of here. I just thought it'd be a good idea to get enough for like an enchanting table as well as a nether portal, and I think I'd also like to make an ender chest. Anyway, I'm ready to go back to our base, but I can't lie, I am completely lost right now. What is hitting me? Rip, there goes my shield. I feel so naked without a shield. Let's quickly make a new one. Alrighty, but with our shield situation taken care of, let's head back to our base. Alright, nice. There's some terracotta right above us. We should be close. Before heading back up to the top though, I'm just gonna try grabbing a little bit more coal since I pretty much used all the stuff we got earlier to make torches. I think a stack should be enough for now, so let's go home. And I'm just trying to dig back up to the surface because I kind of have no clue where I am. Oh, finally, sunlight. And no way, there's a wandering trader just waiting for us over here. What's up, dude? What do you have for us, Mr. 1DT? Ooh, some dripstone? I'll take that, actually. We have a bunch of emeralds from the trial chamber, so let's get as much as we can. It ain't much to look at right now, but I just made it back to our little base, so I'm gonna organize all of our items and then I'll show you what we got. It's still a pretty busy inventory, but we got so much good stuff. Almost a stack of diamonds, a bunch of other useful ores, and just like music discs, enchanted books, golden apples, all that kind of stuff. You know what I just realized though? It's day 50, and to celebrate making it to the halfway point in this challenge, let's go check in on my cats. While I'm showing you my 2 super cute cats, Munchie and Mittens, I'll use this as an opportunity to remind you to like the video, and if you're really enjoying it, maybe hit that subscribe button too. Thank you so much for the support, I truly do appreciate it. But with that, let's get back to Minecraft. First things first, I want to use this iron that we got to make an anvil so we can name our nautilus. So let's do some blocks of iron at the top there, go like that, and get ourselves an anvil. Let's maybe just place this down on top of our furnaces for now. And I have the perfect name for this guy. And that is Naughty. Naughty the Nautilus, I think it has a nice ring to it. I also want to use this anvil to add this aqua affinity book to our helmet, but I think it's about time for an upgrade.
Since we got so many diamonds in the caves, let's make ourselves a helmet, some leggings, and some boots. Before we add this book to our helmet though, let's try to enchant our armor normally too. To do that, we're gonna need some books, but we got quite a few from looting shipwrecks and other structures. Not enough to get 15 bookshelves to get level 30 enchanting, but we can at least get our enchanting table and what is this, 6 bookshelves. It'll be better than nothing, that's for sure, but anyways, let's just set this up maybe just right here for now. Something like that, and then we can do our enchanting table, I guess right here. It's a little bit of a skimpy setup for now, but you know what, this can at least get us level 12 enchants. Can only get projectile protection 2 on our boots, but maybe our leggings is something better. Protection 2, you know, not bad. How about our helmet though? On this one, respiration 1. That's actually not terrible considering we're doing an underwater base. Yeah, I guess that probably makes the most sense. Let's lock that in. I think let's do our leggings next. Lock that in, and we got ourselves protection 2. Last but not least, we can do our boots, and wait, feather falling 3? Dude, that is so awesome. Okay, I'm locking that in right now. I love feather falling, easily like top 3 enchants in the game. At least if you're a noob like me, that is. Oh yeah, I almost forgot I wanted to add this book to our helmet. Let's do that right now. Only costs 2 levels, so not too bad. I'd also like to enchant our tools, but they're all pretty low durability right now, so let's make ourselves a new set. Back at our enchanting table though, let's see what we can get. What is this here? Efficiency 2? Honestly, not bad. I'll lock that in, and nothing else, but that's alright. How about our axe? Also efficiency 2. Our shovel, efficiency 2. I guess let's do our shovel first. Anything extra? Nope. Okay, last but not least, our axe, unbreaking 2, I'll lock that in, and nothing extra, but that's fine. Oh yeah, I guess I should also do our sword. What is this? Bane of Aetherpods. I don't even have that many levels, I'm just gonna do the sharpness 1. And I almost forgot, should we try enchanting our spear? I think I could spare a level for sharpness 1, let's do it. It's pretty far away from the best gear in the game, but fully enchanted diamond armor and tools feels great. Before I forget, I want to add some trims back to our armor, so let's grab this bolt one here, both of these dune ones, and one of these coast trims. And to switch it up this time, I thought we could use some redstone for, you know, a pop of red. Dude, this looks low-key kind of fire. The red and blue colors contrast each other perfectly. Now that we have some better gear though, we really need to get started on building this underwater base, considering it's already day 53 and we haven't even really started yet. And there's still a bunch of materials that I need, for example, glass, so let's gather up a bunch of this red sand so we can smelt it down. Just went through like half of our shovel durability, but as you can see, we now have 13 stacks of red sand. To help speed up the smelting process, I want to try making more furnaces, so let's grab this cobblestone, and how many is that going to give us? 7 more furnaces. Okay, I might just mine up a little bit more cobblestone so we can make a few more. Alrighty, I got 54 cobblestones, let's make even more furnaces. That kind of worked out perfectly. We have 13 furnaces and 13 stacks of red sand, so let's place these all down. We now just got to throw all of this stuff in here, but I gotta be honest, I don't think we have enough coal. So close, we're just like 15 coal short. Oh, maybe we have more in these furnaces here? Yeah, we have 7 here and 6 right here. No way, I think we have just the perfect amount. That is kind of satisfying. Anyway, it's going to take a few minutes for these furnaces to do their things. Let's move on to the next material that we need. And that material is acacia wood, so let's head over to the savanna biome. I know we picked up some acacia saplings at the start of this world, but those are going to take a while to grow, so I think this will be quite a bit faster. Anyway, enough yapping, let's keep chopping down these trees. And let's be smart and strip some of these logs as we're going. As for our base, I'm kind of thinking we can go for like an orange and blue color, so these stripped acacia logs are going to work perfectly. As for these unstripped logs, let's turn them all into planks. And then we need just a few slabs, and then the rest I want to turn into trapdoors. But sweet, that should be all the acacia stuff that we need, so let's move on to the next material. Although before I get completely carried away, let's just throw these materials into a double chest to stay organized. But with that taken care of, let's head underground again, as there's a couple blocks that we need from down here. First of which is some tuff. I don't think I need a whole lot of this stuff though, maybe just like a stack. Oh, no way, diamonds? Are you serious? What are the odds the one location that I choose to mine tuff just has so many diamonds? How many is this, like 5? 6? No way. Well, I was not expecting that, but that was a nice little bonus. Got ourselves a stack of tuff now though, so let's move on to the next block. And what I'm after now is some deep slate. This part might suck a little bit though, because I need like 30 stacks of this stuff, so this might take a while. Oh well, I guess there's no avoiding it. Let's just lock in and get to mining. Wanna see my hole? My deep slate hole. Okay, seriously, this thing took me like 2 entire days to dig out, but I have a bunch of deep slate now. Like I had to get rid of a bunch of the items in my inventory, like I even ditched my shield just to get as much deep slate as possible. I'm hopeful that's going to be enough, so let's go back to the surface. Now that we're here, let's craft up some items. First off, with this tuff that we got, I want to make some walls. As for this deep slate, I first want to make some of these polished slabs. And then pretty much the rest of this, I'm just going to turn into the regular polished deep slate. We're making such great progress, that's a few more items that we can cross off our list and throw into our material chest. And by the looks of it, all of our glass is ready, so let's grab all this. That is a lot of glass, but into the material chest you go. I also want to use a decent amount of dark oak in our base, and I know there's a dark oak forest off in this direction, so let's go for a boat ride. I guess that's one of the benefits of exploring half this world. I know where a bunch of the different biomes are. Alrighty, I just made it to the dark oak forest, so let's get to chopping. Am I seeing things, or is this like the tallest dark oak tree of all time? Yeah, no, for sure this is like the tallest dark oak tree in all of Minecraft, but you know what? That just means more logs, so let's chop it down. I went ahead and got a decent supply of logs, so let's do some crafting. And I think we can just start by turning all of these into planks. We then need like a stack of trapdoors, and then I also want to make some fences, so let's get some sticks, and then we can craft the actual fences. That should be all the dark oak stuff that we need though, so let's go back home. Made it back home. This chest right here though is getting pretty full, so let's place down another one. We can then throw all of our dark oak stuff in there. The rest of the materials that we need are going to come from the Nether, so let's make ourselves a portal. There we go, just gotta light this thing up. Before we head inside though, I think there's a couple things we should grab. Like a golden helmet, and while we're at it, I also want to make some golden apples. We should also make ourselves a new shield, and our pickaxe is nearly about to break, so let's make a new one. And we do have some levels, so we might as well try enchanting it. What can we get here? Silk Touch? Honestly, that's pretty good. I'll lock that in. No way, and it also has Efficiency 2 and Unbreaking 2. That was a really good enchant. Alright, enough stalling. Let's put our golden helmet on and head inside the Nether. Looks like we got ourselves a pretty safe spawn, not bad. And good thing we made some golden armor because this biome is going to have a lot of piglins. And of course I'm already getting attacked by hoglin. Get out of here, dude. There's two main things that I'm on the hunt for, those being warped wood and glowstone, so let's take a look around. Okay, here we go. This is a perfect spot to get some glowstone. Let's pick this up. And the nice thing is we have Silk Touch on our pickaxe now, so we're getting the blocks instead of the glowstone dust. I am going to need a little over 3 stacks of glowstone, but that was a pretty good start. Here we go though, I just spotted another blob of glowstone, so let's mine this up. After this, I think we should have a little over a stack, so we're making some good progress. Oh my goodness, that ghast just spawned like right there. Did you see that? Get out of here, ghast. Boom, game in. Did we get a music disc from that too, or did it burn? I think it burned. Rip, no music disc for us. More glowstone over here though, so I can't complain about that, but look what I just spotted over here, a Bastion. Good thing I came over here for this glowstone, or I never would have spotted this thing. This thing is completely built in. Aw man, do we even bother checking this thing out right now? I'm a little bit scared. I should have made myself a bow. These things are way easier with one of those. You know what though, we kind of do need to check this thing out if we want to get our netherite nautilus armor. There's one of these scary guys. I think we just gotta take him out. Oh my goodness, this is so scary, but I don't think they can hit me from here. How many brutes are over here? This is like the 4th one. Ah! This guy just... No! Ah! Oh! Dude, that was so close. I'm eating a golden apple. That was so scary. Oh man, these brutes are next level. They hit so hard. Let's just be safe and get rid of this guy too. Okay, I gotta catch my breath for a second. My heart is actually racing right now. Okay, there's no avoiding it. We gotta go down here. Any piglins? I think we're okay. I'm trying to block off all the staircases. I think we're good now. Let's open this chest. And let's go. We got our first ancient debris, and we also got the snout armor trim. And I guess I'll take this crossbow too. Maybe we can find some arrows. I'll leave this other stuff for now. Let's carry on. I just want to find an upgrade template and then get out of here so that we can make some netherite nautilus armor. Oh man, there are so many piglin brutes over here. This is not good. I'm just doing the same strat that I did with the baby zombies. I pillared up, they can't touch me up here. Yeah, you're not so tough now, are you? I think we're okay for now, but let's not get overconfident. There's still a bunch of bad guys. The number one thing that we need to keep an eye out for is chests. And I'm pretty sure in this bastion, the one that has the very best loot is all the way down at the very bottom. I think getting down there though is going to be easier said than done. Slow and steady wins the race. Let's just be careful, take our time. At least these regular piglins aren't mad at me right now, so that helps a little bit. It's mainly just the piglin brutes, these guys right here, that we really need to watch out for. I just found a chest. I'm trying to make a box around it so we can safely open it. I think we should be okay now. Let's see what's inside. I guess I'll take the obsidian and the snout banner pattern, but nothing too crazy. And of course there's a piglin brute waiting for us right here. We gotta take this guy out. But of course that's gonna make all the other piglins mad at us too. Maybe I'll just box myself back in here, wait for those guys to cool down. I know I'm playing like super cautious right now, but this is hardcore mode. I'm really not trying to die. Hopefully I waited long enough for the piglins not to be mad at me anymore. Let's carry on. Okay, there is another chest right here. Let's just do our same strat of making a box. Should be safe to open now. Let's see what's inside. Okay, here we go. Finally some arrows. We can use our crossbow. Before I forget, let's load this crossbow up. Now that we have a crossbow and some arrows, we can use this thing to take out the piglin brutes from a safer distance. We're slowly getting closer to the very center chest, but there's still so many piglin brutes. I'm not sure if this is a good idea or not because it's going to make the other piglins mad at me, but I have a pretty good angle from here, so I'm going to try to take out all the brutes that I can see. I think I got a couple of them, but I'm almost out of arrows. Also, check out this zombie piglin up here. He has a spear that looks so cool. Any brutes over here, or are we okay? Oh man, we are right in the center of this whole thing. I'm so scared right now.
And there's a bunch of these magmas. Oh, don't push me off. I see the spawner though. I'm gonna try to break it. Where's that spawner? Here it is. Yeah, get out of here, magmas. There's a brute right here. Don't get me, don't get me. Let me be smart. I'm gonna box myself in, and then we should be safe enough to take this guy out. Guess I'm gonna have to take out this guy too. Okay, I'm scared. Let's just quickly box this in. I am playing like such a scaredy cat right now, but I don't even care. Another chest. Let's see what's inside. Another golden apple, more gold, some magma, and some iron. And I guess more arrows. That's pretty good. But still no upgrade template, so we gotta keep looking. We should have enough arrows now to take out this brute, but our crossbow is about to break any second. Oh man, there's no avoiding it. We just gotta do this the old-fashioned way. Mr. Magma, I am really not trying to get pushed into the lava right now. Leave me alone, please. Thank you. Should be able to reach this guy. Boop. That's right. Burn. Guess we just gotta get rid of all of these guys. Just grabbing some netherrack because I'm like completely out of blocks right now. I think we're finally safe enough to loot this very center structure. Okay, here's the chest. I'm just making a box around it. If I go like this, we should be safe. With that, let's see what's in here. Yes, here we go. We got ourselves an upgrade template. Not only that, but we got more diamonds, a few more gold blocks, and some diamond spears, which are pretty cool actually. Let's grab all of this iron, and I will take the crying obsidian too, mainly just for the advancement. We have an Oh my goodness. I was so close to falling into the lava there. I'm just gonna make sure we didn't miss any other chests because they might have netherite in them, but once we do that, I want to get out of here as soon as possible. What is this? Why are there so many piglins? You know what? You guys just stay in there, okay? I wasn't able to spot any more chests, but that's fine. Let's finally get out of here. Wait a minute, did we open these ones yet? We didn't. And you're kidding me? This chest had an upgrade template in it? This thing is like right where we entered the structure. I could have just grabbed this thing and dipped. Aw man, you're kidding. Let's see what this other chest has though. I really want some netherite. No netherite, but what can you do? Okay, for real this time, let's get out of here. That was maybe the most stressful side quest of all time. I just want to go back to my much more peaceful glowstone mining. Yeah, this is like a million times more chill. Just like that, we have 3.5 stacks of glowstone, so all we gotta do now is locate a warped forest. Might be easier said than done though, because this terrain kinda sucks. I finally spotted one off in the distance over there. We just gotta make our way over. I absolutely hate bridging over lava like this, but I don't think there's any avoiding it. We're so close, just a few blocks to go. Made it. Finally, we can get all the warped wood that we need. And I do need a decent amount of this stuff, so give me a few minutes and then we can get out of here. It's been about 15 minutes, but as you can see, we have a bunch of these warp stems now, so let's go back to our home base portal. Not gonna lie though, this might take me a few minutes because we're pretty far away from it. Finally, I made it back to our portal. Let's go home. I can't even begin to describe how happy I am to be out of the Nether. This place is so much more peaceful. We should have all the materials that we need now though. It's just a matter of crafting. So let's first turn these warp stems into planks, and then we need a few stairs, I think just 12. We also need a decent amount of slabs, and last but not least, a bunch of trapdoors. That should be everything we need, so let's add this stuff to our mess of materials. I just want to craft one last thing, and that's some lanterns, but I'm completely out of coal. But the good thing is I did spot some over here, so let's pick this up. Oh, I guess I can't use silk touch though. Let me grab a different pickaxe. Okay, got a new pick. Let's get the coal for real this time. Got more coal, so let's make some torches, and then using iron nuggets, we can turn those into lanterns. Now that we have these lanterns, we have every single block that we need to build the exterior of our underwater base, so let's get to building. I started off by creating the main structure of the build, which features a large glass dome for 360-degree views of the ocean while inside of the base. After that, I created 3 more almost tower-like structures primarily out of deep slate, but for a pop of color, I added tons of blue and orange highlights. Last but not least, I connected all of the structures together with tube-like pathways, which brought the whole build together. I've never built anything in this style before, but I could not be happier with how this thing turned out. And you might be curious how we get inside of the base, so let me show you. I added both doors and trapdoors to this wall right here, and it's a little bit of a tight squeeze, but we can just barely slide through here with our nautilus. And then once we're in here, we can just close these, of course. And then our nautilus is free to roam this area. It even has some of like the native coral in here, so I think you'll be happy. As for actually getting into the structure, let's just dig a hole in the glass here. Then we can hop off Naughty here, and then we should be able to just come right into the base. And then if we put a trapdoor right here, I think that's perfect. The only issue now is that our base is still completely full of water, so we're slowly gonna drown in here. I'm worried this might be the most tedious part of the project, but let's go grab some blocks so we can drain all of the water. Come over here, Naughty, because we gotta go get some blocks. And I didn't really show it, but to bring all of the building materials over here, I made some boat chests, so let's bring these back to the mainland. Just makes it a little bit easier to transport stuff. But now that we're here, let's grab a bunch of this red sand, as I think this is probably going to be the best block to drain all of the water. And I can't even lie, there's a lot of water in that thing, so we should probably try to fill up at least like 1 or 2 of these boat chests with sand. I've managed to get a decent amount. I think we're at like 9 stacks right now, but our shovel is about to break, so let's go enchant a new one. Just gotta quickly craft one, of course. Oh, you know what? Efficiency 2 is pretty good because we can combine these shovels and then we can probably insta-mine this stuff. Hopefully it shouldn't be too expensive. Yeah, 3 levels and we get efficiency 3 now. Pretty good. The question is, can you insta-mine with this? You can. Okay, let's go.
Okay, this is sweet. This is going to save us so much time. In no time at all, we got enough sand to fill up an entire one of these boat chests. Pretty much went through our entire shovel durability again though, but I just remembered that we got an Unbreaking 2 book in that desert pyramid that we found. I can't believe I forgot about this thing. This is going to be super useful. So let's just quickly repair this thing with a new shovel and then add our book to it. And I'm thinking it might also be nice to just use some regular dirt, so let's pick up some of this too. I got a bunch more blocks. Let's fill up another one of these boat chests. That should definitely be enough to at least get started, and I just remembered we have one water breathing potion, so let's grab this thing. I'm sure it'll come in handy, but anyways, let's hop into our boat here, grab our other couple of boats, and head back over there. Also, our base looks so cool from a distance. I love these parts kind of sticking up onto the surface. Those look sick. But now that we're here, let's grab a bunch of this dirt and a bunch of this sand. And then let's head inside. And you know what, I am just going to drink this water breathing potion just to get us started. And I want to start with this main room, so just for now, let's block off these walkways that lead to the other sections of the base. With that taken care of, let's do a layer of dirt just a few blocks from the top of this thing. Okay, there we go. Let's now just keep using our blocks to drain the water from this very top section. Oh, I was not paying attention. I am drowning. What do I have to breathe? Oh, no. Okay, my bed. Okay, we're good. I probably should have just brought our nautilus up here, but whatever. Once we get this top section drained, we'll be able to breathe up here, so it should be fine. Okay, yes, here we go. No more water. This is awesome. This is a great start, but I can't lie, there's still so much more water. I'm a little bit intimidated. To make it a little less overwhelming, let's divide it up into 4 different sections. Yeah, something just like this. Now we can focus on draining each of these quarters at a time. And this is where our sand is going to come in clutch, since it'll just fall down all the way to the very bottom. Here we go, I got this entire quarter filled with sand, so we just gotta break this again and get rid of all of the water. No way, we can actually see the floor. I never thought I'd see the day. And awesome, that's one section completely done, just 3 more to go. Also, how did I just realize right now that it's already day 86? If we have any chance of finishing this space before day 100, we really need to lock in. You know what though, I believe in ourselves, we got this. We've now drained 2 sections, so we're officially half done. Half done this section of the base, that is. Just removing the last couple of blocks from this 3rd quarter, but we have an issue. Our shovel is about to break again. I guess let's just fill this last one with blocks and see how far we can get. Got all the blocks in place, so it's time to see if we have enough shovel durability to remove them all. And we gotta be super careful. I really don't want to break this thing. But okay, we had just enough durability. Let's go. I guess the question now is, do we have enough durability? Oh, okay, it's about to break. Yeah, okay, I wanted to get rid of this like divider wall, but let's not risk it. And I'm worried, are we even gonna have enough levels to repair this thing? Okay, I guess there's only one way to find out. Moment of truth, please. Ah, you're kidding me. 9 levels and I only have 6. Okay, maybe let's try mining some quartz really quick for some XP. Let's just quickly grab our golden helmet, put this thing on. We just need 3 levels, we can get this easily. Wait a minute, I have Silk Touch. You know what, that's fine, let's just grab a little bit more of it and then we can re-break it in the overworld. I got 24 quartz ore, which I think should be enough. Let's just quickly grab our other pickaxe. We can then place this down, and then break it down for a bunch of XP. And sweet, we got 10 levels from that, which is more than enough. Now that we have 10 levels, let's throw our shovels in here and fully repair this thing. But with that taken care of, we can get rid of the rest of the dirt in here. Check this place out now though, this is looking epic. We can see the ocean all around us, there's even like some fish out here, and I think there's a shipwreck over on this side as well that we can see. Yeah, there is. And since we made the floor out of glass, we can see Naughty too. But of course, we still have a couple of tunnels that are leading to some other structures, but these things are still full of water. I think I'm just gonna go ahead and completely drain these things, and then I'll show you what it's looking like. I just finished draining the rest of the water, so let me give you a little bit of a tour. If we go down this decently long tunnel, it takes us over to this tower, and in this one, I think I'm gonna do our nether portal as well as a mine entrance. And then if we head down this other tunnel, there's actually 2 towers over here. It's a little bit hard to see, but this one also has a small glass dome at the top, so we can see the ocean from in here. But then if we head even further down this oh my goodness, what is that? A little bit of a squid jump scare right there, but we have another tower at the very end, and I think I want to put our sniffers in here. I'm also glad that we chose to make these tunnels out of warped and acacia trapdoors, since they have some slits in them and we can see the ocean. Anyway, it's not the biggest base ever, but definitely has enough space for all of the essentials. Plus, if we ever want to expand it, we can just create more tunnels going off in that direction and this way too. But now that our underwater base is habitable, I think it's about time that we transfer all of our items over from our temporary base. That might be easier said than done though, we have so many items at this point. Anyway, there's no avoiding it, let's just pick up all of our items, get them into some boat chests, and then we can transfer everything over to our underwater base. I feel kinda sad seeing this area bare now since we were living here for quite some time, but as you can see, I got everything packed up, so let's move over to our new, better base. Oh man, this is a lot of boats though. I think this is gonna take me at least 3 trips. I just finished bringing the boats over, and there is a bit of like a secret entrance at the top of the base here, but we do have to break our legs to get in right now.
We did find some scaffolding in the trial chamber though, so just to make our lives a little bit easier, let's place this down. We can now easily go up and down, but before we get too carried away moving all of our items over, I want to set up a simple sniffer pen. I picked up some grass blocks earlier with our silk touch pickaxe, so let's place these down. And then let's finally place down the 3 sniffer eggs that we got all the way back on like day 10. I know these can take a while to hatch, so I thought it'd be better to place them down sooner rather than later. And just so that the sniffer babies can't run all over the place, let's just do a fence gate right there. With our sniffer egg situation taken care of, let's place down a bunch of barrels and chests so that we can finally bring all of our items down here. It's maybe a little bit chaotic looking, but I kinda love this. Anyway, enough procrastinating, let's get all of our items sorted inside of our new storage room. I've been hard at work, we have just one more chest with items to move over. Just gotta get these into my inventory and then we can finally break this last boat. And that also means we can finally get rid of the scaffolding. Alrighty, I'm just putting away the last couple of items. Everything's nicely organized though, we have like our tools right here, and this one we have our ores, over here is all of our wood, you get the idea. But with that taken care of, let's keep decorating our base because we only have a few more days before day 100. I thought over here we could do our enchanting table, and it's kinda hard to believe that we still don't have 15 bookshelves. We'll keep adding more as we get them, for now this definitely works. I also added a couple of crafting tables over here, as well as some brewing stands that we got in villages, but let's also place down a stone cutter. And we definitely need an area for smelting, so let's place down maybe 6 furnaces right here. And maybe just to make it look a little bit more balanced, let's break this decorated pot and place 6 more down right here. I saved our very first buried treasure map that we ever found in this world, so let's quickly make an item frame so we can display it. And I think just up here would be cool, so let's place down our item frame and the actual map. I gotta be honest, it's not the coolest looking map ever, but it definitely has some sentimental value. We also did steal a bell from one of the villages, so let's throw this up here. And no way, I think our sniffers hatched. Let's go see what's up, sniffers. Look at these baby sniffers, they really are sniffing, look at those snouts. I'm pretty sure we still do have one name tag, so let's name one of these guys. You know what, we named our nautilus Naughty, so for this guy, let's just call him Sniffa. Let's lock it in. Eeny, meeny, miny, mo? Sniffa the Sniffer. Alrighty, enough messing around, we gotta keep decorating our base. Ow, ow! No way a pufferfish got me in here. I think I want to make some armor stands, so let's cook up this cobblestone. And then we can smelt this stone again, and then we can get ourselves some smooth stone. Okay, now that we have some smooth stone, let's head over to our stone cutter here and get some slabs. Then we gotta get ourselves some sticks, and then we can make the armor stands. I did save a bunch of our old armor, so let's display this stuff. Anyway, let's do the actual armor stands, maybe just right here, and then we can display our original copper armor, as well as this other armor set that had the blue trim. Dude, this looks pretty sweet though, I'm pretty happy with that. Something else that we got was this creator music disc, which is one of my favorites, so I want to listen to this thing. That means we're gonna need a jukebox, but I think we can sacrifice a diamond. Okay, but let's place this down and then give this a listen. And while we listen to this, I want to set up some crop farms, so let's grab a hoe. And then I think I put all of our seeds over here, so let's grab maybe these beetroot seeds, these potatoes, and the carrots. And we should do sugarcane too. I think I got everything that we need, so let's set up these farms. Oh my goodness, the sniffer, sniffer, no! No! Bro, one of our sniffers just died, are you serious? Oh man, at least Sniffa survived. That was very unfortunate, but I was saying let's set up the farms inside of the small tower. Let's just start by doing some water right there and right here, and then we can do some dirt on either side. Then let's just cover this water up with some slabs, and then we should be able to plant some sugarcane on either side. And we still do have quite a bit of space in this tower, so let's place some scaffolding in the very center. But let's head up here so we can set up even more farms. There's not a whole lot of space, but let's do a ring of dirt right here. And you know what, we can probably do a larger ring of dirt around that as well. And the good thing is, there's so much water around us that we don't have to worry about adding any extra water sources. Anyway, let's finally fill this whole thing in with crops, maybe some potatoes there, some carrots over here. Super simple and small farm, but it's kind of cozy up here. We still have this other tower to decorate, and I think it'll be perfect for our nether portal. And I do have 26 obsidian, so we can probably make this thing pretty big. Maybe something just like this? Yeah, I think that works, a nice square portal, let's light this thing up. And I still do want to try making netherite nautilus armor, so we gotta head in here to get more netherite. And we do already have 1 ancient debris, so we just need 3 more. Let's just gear up a little bit by grabbing our shield, our golden helmet, our golden apples, and we did get a bunch of TNT, so let's grab this too. I'm trying to remember where I even got this TNT from, maybe from the desert pyramid and some buried treasure. Anyway, it doesn't really matter, let's just dig a staircase going all the way down to ancient debris levels, and then we can use our TNT to mine for this stuff. I think right here should be good, so let's dig a decently long tunnel. Oh, this lava! Okay. I was planning on doing a massive explosion, but maybe let's just do like a few TNT at a time. I think that's like 8 TNT or something. Let's light this up, take a step back, use our shield. Oh, that's not my shield. I wanted to watch the explosion. Okay, here we go. Come on, ancient debris, yes, there's 2 right here. Aw, dude, the TNT always works, let's go. Okay, this means we need just 1 more ancient debris. Let's make, oh, no way. No way. I was gonna dig a tunnel here to put the TNT down and there was just more ancient debris. Are you serious? Okay, well, that was easy. We got ourselves all the ancient debris that we need. Oh man, and there's a bunch. 3 more here. Let's go. You know what though? I was really looking forward to blowing up all this TNT, so I'm gonna do it anyways. So let's go ahead and place down the rest of this. Okay, that's all our TNT. Let's light this thing up, take a step back. Now we can watch the destruction. Oh, no way, it didn't blow up all my TNT. Are you serious? I want to light the rest of this up though. Oh, take a step back. Ah, I'm scared. Boom. No way, we got more from just that one TNT blowing up. That's crazy. Okay, final TNT. Boom. Blowing up TNT is always a good time, but you know what? We got what we came for. Let's go home. Made it back to our base, so let's throw 4 of these into a furnace. And there we go, got 4 netherite scrap. Can then combine this with some gold to get a netherite ingot. Alrighty, let's finally grab our diamond nautilus armor as well as one of these upgrade templates. And then we can combine all this together to finally get our netherite nautilus armor. Come over here, Naughty, what's up? You're getting a pretty big upgrade. No longer are you gonna have this iron stuff because you're getting netherite. Check this out, Naughty is absolutely dripped out now. It's hard to believe it's already day 100, but to celebrate making it to the end of this challenge, let's take a look at our base with some shaders on. I gotta be honest, this build style was completely out of my comfort zone, but I had such a fun time putting this base together. As always, if you want to explore this base for yourself, you can get the world download on my Patreon or by joining as a tier 2 member right here on my YouTube channel. Thank you so much for watching, happy building, and I'll see all of you in the next video.